I say good morning. Yeah, I'm just up, kind of early, getting ready for my to go and have my treatment done. I'm like, I don't know. I just ate, so I feel good, but I don't feel good. I'm gonna just be honest. Um, I don't know. I hate attention. I hate attention, and I never even thought that I would even start like making these videos, but to be honest with you, it's been kind of therapeutic. Cause like I've been telling myself, you good, you straight, you okay, but honestly I'm not. I'm like walking around trying to act like everything is, I don't want to say perfect, but like everything is good when I feel like at the same time it's like everything is like slowly, in my opinion, falling apart. And on the outside looking in, it just might not look like that, but right now I'm just going through like so many different things, like so many different changes in my life, and it's just like, it's kind of like so much to deal with, like happening all at one time. It's like I gotta deal with my health, I gotta be concerned with my health. Then at the same time, it's like trying to heal from a toxic, being fresh out of a toxic long-term relationship. In that situation, like it's been like I'll say like 6 months, since I filed for separation, and about 6 days since my divorce has been finalized. And it's like, it's not easy, because it's like when you give so much of yourself to somebody, and you been with somebody for so long, and you gotta pick up and try to move forward. It's not easy, especially for me, because I'm not saying I don't like change, but certain things I don't like change when it comes to different situations. But it's like I gotta start completely over, like, which is a good thing, because I'm getting to know myself again and everything. But it's just, out of those, in between those, I guess you would say 5-6 months, I kind of dealt with the situation, did a little bit of healing here and there, while still trying to go through life and trying to pick up the pieces and start over. But it's like I've been through so much. Still, it's like I can't. My heart won't let me be vulnerable to a certain point. Like it'll be times where I just want to just go somewhere and just like go in my bedroom and just like jump in my bed, crawl in my bed, and like put the sheets over my face, over my head, and just like ball out. But it's like my heart won't let me do that, or something just will not let me get to that point. And I guess right now it's just, I can be vulnerable right now, because this is, I feel like, everything like coming out all at one time for me, holding so much in. But I don't know, like, I'm just trying to figure like a lot out right now. Like so much out right now. I don't know. Just trying to figure a lot out. Then I try not to be stressed. I try not to be emotionally stressed or like not good emotionally, because I know that, for me to do what I gotta do, and for me to be healthy, I know that I gotta be right, in my mind. But, sometimes you know, people that appear to be strong just may not be at that moment or that point in time as strong as they may appear to be. You know, like me, I try to be positive, you know, but it's those times when I'm by myself, which is majority of the time, like 95% of the time I'm by myself. Like if I'm not at work or, you know, I'm not at a doctor's appointment or at my treatments, I'm by myself. Like I'm at home by myself. And, you know, even though I was in a long-term situation, majority of that situation I was alone too. You know, I was at home by myself. Like I try to say it doesn't bother me to be home by myself because I'm so used to it, but you know, sometimes it can take a toll on you. You know, sometimes you just want somebody to talk to, somebody to vent to, you know, somebody that you could just, that, you know, can just listen to you and, you know, like give you a hug and tell you everything is gonna be okay. And, you know, I've always been the type of person that I've always had to do that, you know, for myself. Even when I was in a situation, I wasn't with somebody who was emotionally there for me, like, you know, so I've had to always beat up for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the type of person that, like, I'm trying to, you know, hop into another situation because, like, I have, which I didn't even realize, like, you know, I never want to say or feel like, you know, somebody has like broken me, you know, but like this morning I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth and washing my face, and I just like, I don't know, for some reason it's been like a lot on my mind, like so heavy, and I just looked in the mirror and I'm like, wow, like dude, you are like broken, and you trying to walk around and act like everything is good, everything is well put together, like, but it's not. It's not. And then somebody told me, you know, how can you be brave? You know, you're so brave to, I guess, be vulnerable and, you know, talk about some of the situations that I'm going through or I've been through. But, you know, I've held a lot in for so long. You know, I walked around with a smile, you know, smiling all the time, laughing, goofy, you know, trying to put on like everything is okay. But, you know, it takes a toll on you. And in order for me to move on with my life and in order for me to move forward and do that in a healthy way, I know that I gotta deal with, you know, and I gotta release a lot of things that I've been holding in. And I can walk around and talk to myself all day long, but the blessing that's in disguise about me making these videos is it's not about other people. You know, I feel like it's more about me because I can look back on this and I can say, you know what, like, you stronger than that. Like, you know, like, allow yourself to go through that. But in the end, when it's all said and done, I'm going to be a much stronger person. And I know this only making me stronger. I know that. I know that I got to go through it. You know, it's going to be times where I want to pull my hair out. I want to just like scream and yell, but I gotta keep it together because I know that in the end, I'm going through all of this for a reason. I don't know why. Sometimes I don't get it. And you know, you just get tired sometimes because it always seems like it's one thing after the next. And for me to be at a place now, I'm 24, and to say that I feel like being an adult, I've never been genuinely happy. That makes me look back at a lot and say, you know, like it's a lot that I neglected about myself, and I was so busy worried about somebody else that was not worried about me. You know what I'm saying? And so like now it's just like I try not to think about you know, the time that I've sacrificed and the time that has passed me by, but I can't help it, and that bothers me so much because had I loved myself first, it's all about me first, then I wouldn't have that thought. You know, I would be where I want to be. I would have all of the goals that I set out, the things that I planned and set out to do at this point, I'm not gonna say I would have done all of those things, because when you get older, things change. Your plans change, some of your goals change, and some of the things that you want to do in life change. But a lot of my dreams and a lot of the things that I wish that I would have pursued and went after when I had the chance. Not saying that I don't now, but you just and I try to move through life not having regrets, because I try to turn every situation into something that I can learn from. Just a little something that I went through this weekend. My ex hit me up, I haven't, he don't, he don't text my phone, he don't call me, nothing. I'm not gonna say we're not on speaking terms, but we just don't speak. I found myself, when everything first happened, I found myself reaching out, just to see how he was doing. But, he hasn't done that until the other night. He texted me and I was, getting ready for bed because I had to get up to go to work in a few hours. So, he texted me and was like, how are you feeling? And that particular night, I was not feeling good at all. I was feeling even when we were in a situation and I was going through, my first counseling situation, although we may not have been in a good situation, he was there for me. So now for me to be going through all of this, and I'm going through it alone and by myself, when I can't sleep because my body is aching, or my stomach is hurting, or I'm having a pain here or a pain there, or I'm just scared. I gotta deal with that on my own. And it's just I'm not a victim, so I try not to victimize myself. But I guess now realizing that, my brother keep telling me you keep trying to act like you good, but you was in a situation for so long, it's gonna take you a while to process all of that. And then when you're in a situation, you don't exactly get it or see what it is that you was being put through, or you were allowing somebody to put you through, until you get out of it and you're actually on the outside looking in, and it's a clear vision because you went through it and you know what happened and what it was. But at the time, you were so far gone, you were so blinded by a lot of different things till you could not see it. And now that I'm out of the situation and I look in, a lot of stuff that I've went through, a lot of stuff that he put me through and I allowed him to put me through, I never once got an apology for that. I never once got any type of apology for nothing. And I found myself the other day, after I picked up, the divorce decree or whatever, I just found myself going back and looking at a lot of different things. And I found myself doing something that I used to do all the time in a relationship, is blame myself for the mistakes and the things that he did. And I found myself texting him apologizing for different things, but it's I can't take 100 steps forward to take 150 back. Why was I apologizing? But a person can be controlling, which I was controlled in my situation, but because it wasn't so obviously done, because it was done in a very manipulative, condescending, narcissistic way, I didn't see that it was control, or psychological and emotional and mental abuse, but now that I'm out of the situation, it's like you still allowing this dude to like, you still allow him to have some type of control over you, and I'm like, I can't allow that anymore. I can't, because while I'm over here going through all of this, while I'm over here upset, allowing myself to be vulnerable, because it is what it is. I'm not ashamed to cry. Like, it happens. I try my best not to, and it takes a lot for me to cry, but when I do, it's because I'm cleansing myself and I'm finally deciding to let go a lot of the hurt that I was holding on to. I just want to say to anybody that's in a situation where you dealing with somebody like that, like, leave. It's not worth it in the end. Leave, because you're gonna be at a place of being in such a dark place that it's gonna be hard, and it may take years even to pull yourself out of that. And I'm now realizing how hurt that I am, how much that I gotta go back and I gotta deal with, and I gotta be real with myself, and I can't be in denial, about a lot of stuff. I just gotta be honest, because with being honest with myself, I'll be able to allow myself to go through the process, and to, most importantly, is to heal, because through anything and through everything, I just want to heal. Like, I don't want to be one of those people that never gets over a situation, and they can never be completely happy in life because they're allowing a situation or something somebody put them through to hold them back. And I don't want to do that, so I'm going to do what I got to do, but, I got to, I don't want to talk too much because I got to go and have this radiation done. So it's like, I gotta end this video, but I feel so much better. Like, my head is so much clearer. Like, I know that I still got a lot of crying to do until I'm like good, but I feel so much better. And I thank God that I'm in peace and not in pieces. But, y'all stay safe out there. And like I just said, be in peace and not